So I'm doing my project on vegetarianism. So what is vegetarianism? Vegetarianism is the practice of not eating meat or fish, especially for moral, religious, or health reasons. As many of you may know, there are a wide variety of vegetarians, such as the lacto-ovo vegetarian, which is the most popular diet, who eats both dairy products and eggs. The lacto vegetarian, who eats dairy products but avoids eggs, and the ovo vegetarian, who eats eggs but avoids dairy products. Last but not least, there are vegans, which also fall under the vegetarian category. Vegans exclude all dairy products, eggs, and any other product which comes from animals. What many people nowadays don't know is that by consuming animal products such as meat, it makes you involved in the helping of the damage done to your economy and environment. Becoming vegetarian will not only help the economy and environment out, but it will also benefit your health. Vegetarianism benefits the economy in many different ways. One of the ways being it saves money, not only for ourselves, but for the economy in general. The cost of producing meat is way more expensive than it is to produce plant-based foods. For example, corn is less expensive to consume directly than by using it as food to feed the animals that are being slaughtered. The health benefits that come alongside a vegetarian diet is why most people become vegetarian in the first place. Some of the diseases that you have a low risk of developing with a vegetarian diet are type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cancer, although there are many more. People who consume only plant-based foods contain less fat, calories, simple sugars, and cholesterol, resulting in a lowered chance of developing type 2 diabetes. Cardiovascular disease results in having a high uric acid and homocysteine, low antioxidant status, and oxidative stress. But by going on a vegetarian diet, all of these are most times prevented. High content of selenium acid, folic acid, chlorophyll, fiber, and antioxidants are all elements that help prevent cancer and all come in high doses in plant-based foods. Lastly, obesity is a huge problem in today's society, and one of the factors is that many people are eating such big portions of meat, more than they used to back in the day. People who live on a vegetarian diet mainly consume only fruits and vegetables, resulting in a lower BMI. This is because they have a high intake of fiber and a lower intake of fat. Global warming and climate change is increasing incredibly more and more every year. More than 1 million tons of methane is produced yearly, and it is way more harmful to the environment than the entire other non-CO2 greenhouse gases are combined. And what's the number one producer of methane worldwide? Animal agriculture. As you can see in this chart, it shows a steady increase of land loss that we have due to animal agriculture up until 2011. Although this graph only goes till 2011, many other studies have proved the same thing about our land loss. As well, 1/3 of the world's land is in turn used to grow food to feed the animals that are being slaughtered. Vegetarianism will help with the wasting of our water that we waste day by day. About 70%, if not more, of our water goes to agriculture use, and a study showed that if we keep this rate up, by 2050, we won't have enough water to provide for the population. For example, to produce animal protein-rich foods, such as meats, for consumers, it takes 5 to 10 times more water than producing plant-based foods would. Overall, I believe that vegetarianism should become more popular in today's society to be able to help with our economy, the environment, and our health. One by one, we can all help out with saving money, saving water, and preventing climate change from happening even more. So what do you think? Should we all become vegetarians? If so, why or why not? So my second discussion question is, do you believe that the reason that many people aren't vegetarians already is because of the fact that they aren't educated on the benefits of being a vegetarian? Or do you think that the reason they aren't is because they're just choosing it because it's the easier route